That's incredible.
The legend lives on as North Wilkesboro hosts the All-Star race for the third year in a row. For those that didn't automatically qualify for the main event, they still have a chance to race at the venue. Even better is an opportunity to be in the All-Star race. 3 positions are up for grabs. Top 2 finishers transfer to the main event, while the third position goes to the fan vote winner. SVG leads the field to the green flag and manages to run away with the lead. He's able to drive like a grandma while the battle for the final transfer spot intensifies. Throughout the run, there's bumping and shoving mid-pack, and even teammates are turning against each other. The field manages to make it to the caution with 50 to go. Kosovar and McDowell take the front row, playing a 2-tire strategy, while SVG and Priest are the first ones with fresh tires. Kosovar manages to drive away, McDowell fades like he did at Texas, while Gibbs, in the final transfer spot, is slowly reeled in by Priest. Eventually, Priest takes over the final transfer spot, but the anxiety ramps up again as Herbst brings out the second caution of the day. Priest's chances to make the main event take a big hit as he is tagged for running over the choose arrow. Kosovar again runs away as the battle for the transfer spot intensifies, but the chaos isn't even there. Nemechek and Wallace then become the main cars to battle for the final transfer spot. Soon, Nemechek takes over the final transfer spot. Everything then settles down as Carson Kosovar wins the All-Star Open and advances to the All-Star race. John Hunter Nemechek also advances to the All-Star race. One more spot is up for grabs, the fan vote winner from the great World Wide Web. And the winner is Noah Gragson. 3rd year in a row his fans do him service. Honestly, that was a fun race to see, though I mostly attribute that to the battle for the second position and not the lead. Regardless, worn-out tires added an element of strategy that added some fun to the Open. Well, now on to the All-Star race. 250 laps, a caution on lap 100, a promoter's caution on or around lap 220, and a manufacturer's challenge. It's the All-Star race, with 23 drivers given an opportunity to win $1 million. Keselowski leads the field to the green flag, and despite fighting mid-pack, the leader remains out in front. But it doesn't take long for Logano to get to him, and Byron and Elliott look on back in 3rd and 4th. I don't know whether to be impressed or upset because it seems like neither one can complete the pass. If anything, at least they're close to each other. Eventually, by lap 30, Keselowski is able to scoot away from Logano. Tires are worn, lap times are slower, and Swartz hits the wall on lap 57 to bring out the first caution of the day. Keselowski, Byron, and Busch elect for 2 tires, while most of the field takes 4. Keselowski gets sandwiched after leading the field into the restart, and loses the lead to Busch, who then loses the lead to Byron. But the 2-tire strategy starts to wane off its benefits as Logano, who took 4 tires, starts to close in on Byron. By lap 81, the deed is done. Cue the boos. Some drivers are spread out, others are still close to each other, wearing out their tires trying to keep their position. But the racing becomes boring, so a caution is put out to put some excitement. Bell leads the field into the restart zone, but a shoving match breaks out, resulting in Chastain spinning out. Order up another restart to put some excitement back in. Bell leads the field to the restart. Logano, however, manages to keep pace with Bell, and eventually take over the lead. After a while of inaction like MySpace in the late 2010s, Keselowski's season from hell continues, as he hits the wall and retires from the race. This time, it's the greatest driver in the world taking a gamble on a 2-tire strategy, having climbed up the leaderboard throughout the night. Unfortunately, Logano is back to take the lead again. But never fear, everyone, we have a promoter's caution coming up. Logano elects to not pit for the final 30-lap dash and remains in the lead to lead the field into the restart. It's an absolute logjam as drivers are battling for position, but Bell starts to get on the hunt. Eventually, he gets to Logano and the battle for the win intensifies. Bell and Mann enters the picture and even Bowman arrives. Are we going to have a 4-car battle for the win? Well, no, but time's running out. Bell keeps trying and trying until he pulls a sub-Kenseth to take the lead. There's one more thing to keep in mind as he approaches to the last lap. If a caution comes out before Bell reaches the checkered flag, it's not over. But it's not 2022. Oh, no. It's 2025, and Christopher Bell wins the All-Star race, while Chevrolet wins the Manufacturer's Challenge. Kind of a decent race. Those last few laps did bring some excitement with Bell and Logano going after it. Would have been a bit better had Chastain and Bowman also battled for the win there. But for me, I think this was kind of a slightly better all-star race than last year's. The Cup Series heads to the track where some fans and even some drivers believe the all-star race should be at. Charlotte Motor Speedway plays host to the longest race of the year, the Coca-Cola 600. Could Bell go on another roll again? He won this race last year, though that was the result of a race-ending rain delay. That also squandered any chance for Larson to complete the double. Larson will attempt it again this year. Will the racing be good? That is up for us as a fan base to collectively decide or argue about. And that'll be all for today. Bell wins $1 million, and the field is going to head back to Charlotte. Hopefully we get a good showing like the 2022 edition of the Coca-Cola 600, but yeah, racing product.
Big move sponsored by Pods, and it is Joey Logano's move to secure the lead on the caution flag and feint to pit road.